Alright, we return, and I don't want to do this, because the global bonuses, they're nice, but ultimately they're not as good as these other two, which, that's very good, and I'm going to see what Foraging for Resources turns up. I'd rather do this, but I'm going to see what this results in, because it might be... Ugh. Old artifacts remain preserved within noxious liquid. Sense a mystical artifact. Sense something Falcon Ron values here. Well, better go there, shouldn't I? I need more money. Well, sister, had enough scrounging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. Believe me, it adds up. I got... it's actually pretty good. Tombstones. Whatever. Lucrative, I guess. I'd still rather do the individual training to make units better. The Low Minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it's ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already here. Yeah, sure, let's take a look at it. Hey, they cleaned this place up a bit. Quite a bit, as it turns out. Black Ring appears different now than it did the day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorn the port side. Wow. People seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let's depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. The group would welcome someone with your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But he should see that should ye see Sandalwood, tell him also to come visit us again. Now be gone, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. Nice. She slithers off without another word. Soon, Lone Minstrel breaks the silence. We're fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as he said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. It's so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Enthusiasm. Yeah, great. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Oh, Jody. I want to interact with this cabin. It's all shiny and new. Oh, I can't interact with the cabin. Well, it's a worm gulf. Bit of a snaky passage there, isn't it? Away we go. There are certain ones I would just give up on, you know, like the ocean one. Yeah, alright, we'll wait for the next one. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We've crossed into Worm Gulf, and I hope that you are acclimating well. There's no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. Exiled worms Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold of downside seas. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. The next right's in the middle of the sea. How will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now then, reader, please confirm the next point of the sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. If you say so. Outer soulless, it looks like. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of maws in a curving route bearing northeast. It's beautiful animation on that boat. Hopefully you're appreciating this in a nice 60 frames. Which, by the way, I have stumbled upon a way to upload much quicker, so... The long and short of it is, I just walk over to the library and piggyback off their Wi-Fi. Wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from the flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jody L seems more concerned now than before as she paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rookie, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how's he doing? Who, Edwin? Ah, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on ahead when we have the opportunity. Requires our support, and we require swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon and go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, my friend, it's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss most about that place? I miss my book collection, the few friends I had, the food, nothing springs to mind. Well, certainly not my book collection. Which, don't get me wrong, I like books. I'm an English major. I read all the time. However, compared to friends and food, books are easily in third place. I'd make by with food in the whatever horrible place this is. I already forget what it's called. Probably the few friends I have, that would probably hit me the hardest, being unable to talk with them anymore. Because, you know, food's great and all, but I can probably find something to kill and eat in this place. As far as books, the whole thing is that I'm a reader and reading a book right now, so learning the history of this world and all that jazz, which, that's great and all, but, eh. So yeah, few friends I had, I guess. I really should have read those descriptions. Whatever. You tell them that there were those who did support you over the years and that it pains you to now be apart from them. Yeah, that'd be accurate. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. That's something I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Hear that, loved ones? Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. Since he wishes to be alone, nothing much to be done for him. May he get well soon. Sorry for the interruption, but please again confirm next point in our voyage. Can I look at the fucking cabin, please? Whatever. The Sea of Solace. Hey! This place is almost nice. That was a quick conversion there, Cart. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Wormgulf, you can now see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone was taken well to the sea voyage, however. Arhoo! He was wondering if Hedwin's feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Virtue's instructions. Please consult with your companions on which course to take. I would love to. If I could get into the fucking cabin! Wait, these are thneeds! Look at these trees! That's the shit from the Lorax. They're the thneed trees. Everyone needs a thneed. If you don't believe me, fucking look it up. Those are the trees from the Lorax. 100%. Fathomless Trench. Oh, good. The south current towards Hulk of Oars teems with fish and our sea life. Yeah, bet you want to go to the Fathomless Trench. Meanwhile, under King Pass, Shay believes the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Northern Hull. I like Shay more than I like Tizo. But I like food more than I like being blessed by God. Or gods, in this case. Knowing certain people who are watching this, i.e. Kaida, she immediately supports Tizo more than she supports Shay, but, she definitely likes Ruki. And probably Jody, too. Fish for something tasty, or... We've been blessed by the 8 scribes enough, I think. Let's go find something tasty. I can use some fish, why not? Friends are great and all, but hey, need food sometime. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for the occasional strange shimmerings beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel's looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the Sea Dominion. Vast, war-torn undersea regime, home to untold numbers of amphibious worms, cast into exile. I understand that Commonwealth is the place we're trying to go to. Can't remember what this place is. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. It must make them worthy adversaries. Scraha! Tizo appears to have spotted something tasty. Tizo dives into the water without warning. And there he goes again. This one enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in his claws. Black Eye Puffer. Damn. I knew we wouldn't actually eat it, but would instead just give us something to spend, or get money from. But hey, at last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems that the next rite is to commence here soon, though there's no sign of your adversaries. How about, well, as usual, let's go here. Oh hey, funny running you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Don't know how this guy wound up here. Alright. So So, we got that upgrade. Powder, that's always nice. Raise talisman +1. Raise talisman +2. Ooh. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range. 2 presence, 2 hope. Faster than usual. 2 of that. The faster than usual could be good. And I can afford it. I think I'll get the faster than usual one. Call it a day. And I'm going to give it to Jody. Whereas +9 can be given to... probably her. Since that thing requires that the bearer be banishing rights and all that. Anyways. Must be our lucky day here, or I don't know what, Dad. Did give him some stuff he wanted. Hey, Jody, what's up? Oh, yeah, we got all this new stuff. She still monitors the throw rug. He's warming up, looking through the remnants. Various scraps scouting the grounds, taking stock of masks, training her beyonders, and tossing and turning. So what's a keepsake? Aw, what's this? Ooh, little windows. And there appear to be potions from you. Keepsake from Wormgulf. Ugh. Plates and food. All manner of things that are just now organized. Books aren't in a pile on the floor anymore. What's up, Jody? Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what's on our mind. Hedwyn. He's recovering from his illness, however, its sudden onset serves as a reminder. I've known Hedwyn since he was a child. Oh. Really? Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there's such... How'd you know him since he was a child? I don't get that. Anyways. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am almost ambivalent. I speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires it. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated prematurely. Trails off for a while. What I mean to say is, you should know I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to the end or not. I have my reasons, one of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. Okay. I still don't fear you. Rub it in. I begin to wonder when you would return. Aw. What's on your mind? There is an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means I think that your black wagon sails the seas, am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand. Memories of it are wistful nonetheless, although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solace is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near the Empire. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let us cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We should head back to business. So she's trapped here. Nowhere to find me. She's awesome. I like her. I've made that clear. The sassy woman. Shocking, I know. The Emperor Solomon Mur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to the country than he had ever been before. His travel down the river Slorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw sunken faces of people, heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy, or perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Ugh. Poor guy. Anywho. Seems like I shouldn't use Hedwyn in this next fight. Having landed in the hulk of oars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't you think I look like Master Hedwyn? Tio is worried that Hedwyn is still unfeeling well. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the sea dominion. What are they doing here? You see plain by their... What they are all doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Nice voice, Worm Knight. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons of glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. I like this guy. Oh, lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. Sir Gilman. Excuse me. He is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion. Sorry about that. Something stuck in the throat. He is once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes you on behalf of all the Pyre hearts until the contest. A triumvirate of worm knights who perceive the rights as great battles to be won. I like him. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. We never take a day off, do we? The glory attribute affects how much damage exiles can inflict on the adversary's pyre. Yes, I'm aware.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre hearts. These rights are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Ooh, our pyres are in different positions. Ooh, I can't circumvent. I'm sort of forced down in there. Your fellow exile. Oh, your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the hull of Ordes. As your adversaries clamor into view, Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever you're from?
Haha, an excellent point. It seems that these adversaries and the rights are clever, wouldn't you say, sire?
Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it.
Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many front-line battles. Doff your helmet, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you.
Sir Gilliam attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. I love this music. Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents you with Sir Deluge. He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles.
A noble visage, is it not?
Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes. Can you swim or no?
Of course we knights can swim, all knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land,
Same as ye, we can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river,
down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return.
Silence, Gilliam! Nobody cares! Back to your post! Sir Gilliam hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to full height.
Now, on guard!
The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions and focus on the Book of Rights. Well. Reader, Hedwin's illness? Yeah, okay, got it. Wasn't gonna use him anyways.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Definitely Shay. Definitely Rookie. Probably Jody. Just because this area is kind of narrow and Jody would be good on defense. I'm probably gonna leave that for... Oh, I can click here and see my... Hey! Oh, do they have... Oh, holy... Oh, jeez. They have their own bio pages. Sir Marsh and Sir Deluge. It's Marsh's deal. All I know of him is he serves the Pyre Hearts. Man, I wish I'd been doing this sooner. I can see their stats and everything. Well, not the point, however. The point is, I'm basically out of time, so...
Choose someone.
Shut up. I'm going to end it here. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, Shrewd Negotiators. See you around, Ass Clowns.